I want to say something about the environment in which these putative negotiations would be conducted, because I think it's crucially important to understand what a difficult discussion this would be. Over the last 18 months, I've got to know pretty well my EU counterparts, and in many cases their senior officials, as well as opposition figures in most of their countries and key figures in the Commission and the European Parliament. And there is, perhaps surprisingly, an overwhelming consensus among them about the importance of Britain remaining a member of the European Union. But they too are politicians. They too have constituents to whom they are having to explain even now why Britain adds so much value to the EU that it has to be allowed a unique and privileged set of arrangements that are not available to any other member state. They have collectively already invested a lot of political capital in delivering on Britain's agenda. And I tell the House frankly that if we reject the best of both worlds package that has been negotiated by the Prime Minister, if we reject the unique and privileged position in the European Union that is on offer to Britain, the mood of goodwill towards Britain will evaporate in an instant. That, Madam Deputy Speaker, will be our negotiating backdrop. And to those who say that they will have to negotiate, I will in a minute, this is important because people are talking about a negotiation that we might be having to have with 27 other member states. And I think it's important to think about the mindset of those 27 other member states as they go into that negotiation. To those who say they will have to negotiate a sweetheart trade deal with the UK outside the EU, I say this: there will be no desire at all among the political elites of the remaining 27 member states to help an exiting Britain show that it can prosper outside the EU. Quite the contrary. They will interpret a leave decision as two fingers from the UK, and we can expect precisely the same in return. The idea that they are going to go the extra mile to ensure that Britain can remain a destination for foreign direct investment to serve the EU market, or that our financial services industry can compete in the European market on a level playing field, is frankly fantasyland. I'll give way to my honourable friend.